to the Shinobi Unfolding.
In 3, 2, 1, konnichiwa mi gente. Welcome to another episode of the Shinobi Unfolding. I am your ninja, Jay Aguila.
This is your boy JL, Fit Chef, Black Ivory.
It's your boy Monty, the Pervy Sage.
Hey guys, I'm just the biggest dork in the room, the professor.
What's good, everyone? It's your boy, Ket.
And as you guys see, is the original 5 kages here just to talk about something so amazing, mind-blowing that we just thank God for this during this pandemic. We're here to talk about anime. Wow, it's been a while since we tried to do it together.
I knew I'd be late on it, so I stayed out.
Hey, that's fine, man. It still sounded good on my end. And as you guys know, we are here to have a good time and talk about anime. We want to say thank you to all our fans and listener who's been rocking with us since day one, listening to our podcast on all 12 platforms around the world. All you gotta do is Google it, Bing it, let your auntie and mom know, because I know them and they know me, and we having a good time together. Safe. They're not safe around me. I'm 31 now, man. I'm a big man. As well, you can follow
the birthday boy's on fire.
The birthday boy is on fire, man. 31. You know what it is. As well, you can follow us in our social media, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, as well as our YouTube. This Shinobi Unfolding. Just subscribe, give us the 5-star, and hopefully you guys enjoy the show. So before we start talking about the long waiting argument of anime, how you guys been?
Bro, we're surviving. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're surviving.
Facts. We making it. We here. Good. Can't complain.
Making it happen, working hard every day, every step of the way. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, it feels a little bit weird. Like we're in the Northeast and we're going through changes of season right now. But as seasons change, we can look forward to some new anime. It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Is it?
That is true.
Yes, it is. What have we had this whole time?
Oh,
not much, to be honest. I agree with JL. I don't. This season was.
You think summer let us down? I mean, okay, so I understand the pandemic had a big factor.
Major.
Okay, sorry, Monty. A huge impact on new release and new season of anime, but I think with some that has been released, been pretty cool. If I could say, I mean, for an example, I got the chance to more dive into the mischief of the Demon Academy.
Yeah, what you think? What you think, player?
What is that about? I keep seeing you guys mention that.
Yeah, take it away, Monty. You could.
No. Just you do it, man.
No. The way how you say it's more poetic.
What do you know, Jay?
What do I know? I know.
Well, let's take your take on it, Jay, because you don't really like.
Yeah, you were hating on it first, so I want to know.
Okay, doesn't mean I don't. All right, so the whole premise of the anime is basically the overlord of the darkness himself. Took a break for 2,000 years, and he was reincarnated into a new generation era where they are scouting for the new Demon King. And basically, he told them straight up, "I am him," and nobody cared, nobody listened until he actually showed his true power. But from the episodes that I've been watching so far, I made it to like episode 5. I'm slowly processing it. It's not really about him. I think it's focused more with the side character, and Monty and Roland, you can definitely like put in your 2 cents as well. I feel like it focused more on the sisters over the main character himself, because he already know who he is. I made this world. I know all the magic. This is me, but I want to help you guys out. I want to help out the relationship between the family and so on and so on. So I feel like it's kind of appreciated that's not that OP oriented it's more focused on side characters, which I kind of appreciate. So, what about you guys? What you guys been seeing so far with the submission of Demon Academy?
Yeah, Roland, you can go first, man.
I definitely agree with you, but also I think his main goal is I'm trying to get it back to how it used to be. That's what his goal is. Like back then, it was all about loyalty, you know, keeping your word. You know, you did what you said and all that, and you believe also the things that you were fighting for meant something. You know, and all these characters he's running into, somebody's always fighting for a false cause, and he's like, yo. Why are you doing this? What's the waste? You're wasting your time, and you're doing it against me when nobody can beat me.
Nah,
that's simple.
One of the hardest lines ever. You think I would die simply because you killed me? I was like, yo,
facts.
Man,
yo, that line was crazy.
Assuming he can't die.
Oh no, he did die. He just got reincarnated. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing, but it's pretty dope, man. The thing I love about him is
shit.
He's strong as shit, but he like shows up for everybody, and his whole thing is like if he has an impossible choice to make, he's the first person to be like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna make an alternative choice. That's not. I'm gonna make option C, even though it's not on the table, and everybody wins. And like, yo, your boy is serious. It's a great anime. Like I said, it's trash, but it's good trash, you know. Like
one man trash is another man.
COMK agreed.
Yeah, it's like junk food, man. You just love it, man. You know.
Oh, good. That was good right there. I agree. I mean, I can't wait to see more because, like, I think you guys are more up to par. To me, I'm in the mind state that, like, not to spoil it for everybody, but I feel like from the scene where he was killed, I feel like those group of people are the reason why things are fucked up, and I could be wrong. That's my one. But I think things will definitely be able to get more interested once I reach to the season finale, which it should be posted by the end of next week, because they're doing 13 episodes, right?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be this week.
Okay.
By the time this airs, yeah, the next episode will be out.
Can't wait.
Dang, that's sad.
How many episodes are there?
13.
Okay.
What's the name of
Tune
it?
in, baby.
The Mischief of the Demon Academy. Oh, King Demon Academy.
And where can I watch this?
Crunchyroll for sure. But
I don't know where else. Hulu, maybe.
I have my link. I can share that with you if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? No ad blockers needed. But besides that, I also dove into JoJo Bizarre Diamond is Unbreakable. And my guys, Monty, Juan, I'm not sure how close you guys are, but Roland, JL, you guys had the vision. You guys understood the journey. Kira is the freaking villain. Oh my God. For him to do that to a young boy, I was speechless. I almost flipped tables and everything. I'm like, how can you do this to him? But I'm impressed how smart the kid is, though. Like, yo.
He knew.
That's the crazy part. He knew.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, how could he not? He knew it wasn't his dad.
Yeah,
you're gonna know that.
Routine is everything. Everything.
Picture a child growing up with his father till he's about 8, 9 years old, and all of a sudden he is just suddenly really, really off, not in his regular habits at all, no matter how much somebody may copy them down. And they're just over time, this man just integrated himself, family, as another person. And that's what he does everywhere he goes, surviving, being a serial killer. It's just phenomenally written, the kind of depth that his psyche has in that whole arc. It's nuts.
And the pattern that you see from a social path, but in an anime format too. Oh my gosh. I didn't know like the nail could be such a great indication. Sir, bravo. Diamond is Unbreakable. My roommate Udi, shout out to Udi. He was like, yo, what are you watching? I'm watching Diamond is Unbreakable. Don't watch part 1, 2, or 3. Just jump to 4 and you can see how crazy this shit is. Because I'm just like, oh my God, Bite the Dust. You guys know how I feel about it, man. That move could like blow so many holes. It could blow. But that's another journey too. And God of High School. God of High School is another one that I'm caught up, guys, and I'm ready to talk about. Yeah, because episode 13. Yeah, episode 13 doesn't air until like later in a few days. So
that's like 6 more episodes that I've watched. That tells you everything.
Let's go.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
It's still trash. It's still trash. It's still trash. Yo, Udi tried to hype it up to me. He told me like, "Are you watching God of High School?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not watching God of High School." He was like, "But dude, they have a 9-tail." I'm like, Naruto? Like,
as soon as that showed up, I was like, "Fuck out of here, bro!"
You know who has a 9-tail?
Who else have a 9-tail?
The new Lovecraft show on HBO. No lie, they have a 9-tail, and it was the best episode so far.
It was?
Yeah.
Well, this 9-tail is supposed to be like one that defied God, destroy like half of the heavens, whatever.
I don't think that kid can use the full power what they were describing it has, but he still has a connection to it regardless. I wasn't impressed by him either way because the main character just ended up getting stronger somehow through faith. He's got the Monkey King shit though. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Still.
Jin Mori or the?
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah.
You see him grab his staff? He's got the Monkey King.
Yeah,
that's the Monkey King. That's what
you
that
know
big
what I'm
ass
having.
hand
You know
was.
what I'm having an issue with that show is that right off the bat they were all way too OP.
Bro, that's what's blowing my mind. This shit is so rushed to me. Like everybody's just super OP. Everybody's strong as shit. Like everybody, son.
And to me too, it was just more of like the episode 4 that was about the marriage. And then after the marriage,
that was a weird ass episode.
Yeah, because they jumped straight to a fighting scene when Homeboy
I was uncomfortable.
Dan went off, and I'm like, why, dude? Why are you going that strong?
Is anybody reading the manga?
No.
Udi.
Okay, because I'm curious to know if that episode was in the manga, or if they're like, "Yo, we gotta throw fillers right off the bat," like because it was so bad.
He said there's more of his grandfather involved in the manga, and there are certain dialects that was removed. From
I'm talking about the wedding itself.
Yeah, no, it's part of it. He said it was. I believe he said it was part of it. I could have him comment below and see what he says, but he said like a lot of like the triple. I think Scott mentioned this, like the triple kick. It's supposed to be more colorful. Like you're supposed to be seeing green, yellow, and red while he does the movement, and it's just it doesn't deliver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my question to you guys is like when it comes to Korean mangas, do you guys think it's best to read the manga while watching the anime? Because like we've seen similar situation with Darwin's Game where a lot of big details were not included in the anime.
What about
Tower of God? I think it was pretty good. I think Tower of God was going pace to pace with the manga pretty well. I mean, it wasn't doing everything, but it was going pretty good. But with God of High School, it just seems like they just like
my only critique with Tower of God is looking back at it. It wasn't so much that there was character development; it had zero character development. It was character discovery. You just kind of like it just like kind of like showed you a little more, but like
good way
it
to
didn't
put it.
Actually develop anybody.
Yeah, true. He was still.
You know
a
what my
bitch.
issue was? Tower of God. Nothing really happened. Nothing major.
It's a good setup though.
It's a good setup, but there wasn't like a lot of like action or nothing huge happened. And then God of High School is like too much stuff going on. Like that there is so much stuff that none of it actually means anything.
No.
The hype behind that anime is represented in the anime itself. All the fucking wind that happens in this anime whenever somebody comes in contact with each other or they do a move and you don't really see it happen. You see some of the hand-to-hand shit, but they do like a long range attack, but you're not sure if it's a long range attack because the spirit's coming out, and then there's just this gust of wind, like there's a Pidgeotto somewhere, just fucking flapping things, making this area effect. Like I don't understand sometimes with the show. It was good after episode 4 because they delivered that boom when I said we were going to space. Yeah, now we're free falling. We're about to break through the atmosphere, and we're gonna crash into the earth because this anime is just blowing so much dick right now. I'm so mad at it.
I mean, I tried. What you had in mind, OMK?
What really messes me up about the anime is like the whole like power of these huge like sword, the huge like cross thing, like all that.
The hammer.
Just shows you like, okay, these guys are super strong, right? Cool, we got that. But then you have dudes breaking that out of nowhere with like out of nowhere, like, yo, I'm the number 6 of this, and bam, that's it. I'm a bam. Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
And
so you had to.
There's power skills, which they don't really go into it.
No, they have the watches, but you barely ever see like that battle representation in numerical value ever. Like they show it once or twice. Like, oh, he's all off the charts. I guess we won't use these anymore because they don't matter. Like, what was the point of introducing it?
Well, what was the chart? Like, we never looked at it. You know,
like to me, right there, man. It tells us that certain anime you can not only just take it as face value of just like watching it. You got to dig into like reading it too, just to make sure you have more of a better grasp. Because like it was, I'll tell you straight up, it was a little bit confusing as well. I was like, what is this?
I finally got attached to a character, and they robbed me of him instantly when they made me attached to him. No, he was the announcer guy, and showed a conversation with him and the girl.
Oh, when he did the thing with the staff.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this dude's this shit. It was just like the kite effect. Same thing.
Word.
Same fucking thing. Got me with the kite move again.
He did got
once again.
By a centipede. He was so stupid.
We gotta say maybe we have to admit Jay was right. That anime is trash.
Is this my birthday gift or something? Are you saying this?
Happy birthday.
Indirectly. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't want to be right. I was hoping someone like it proved me wrong. Like I'm
not gonna wait 4 more episodes for it to get better.
Well, I mean, like no, because there's one left, and that's it. The season is over, I believe, because it's 13. So this is.
So do you think the manga is any good because of how bad the anime is?
The way how Uri has been like selling it to me, it definitely sounds like it's like worth the reading versus like the presentation of the anime itself.
I think Crunchyroll having its label on it has something to do with it.
Ooh, that's a good, interesting.
Well, I think it was pretty smart for Crunchyroll to go to Webtoon. Like, listen, let me be exclusively the only person to grab your mangas and make them into anime.
It sounds like they offered him a lot of money and were like, yeah, let me throw our label in your anime too.
Bro, that's the smartest thing to do. They have
we know it's Crunchyroll because we're watching it on Crunchyroll. We don't need to see it again.
I'm not watching on Crunchyroll, but continue on.
All right, well, fair enough then. That's even better.
I mean, it's just
see the label regardless.
They got to compete with, Funimation, who has the backing of Sony right now, There was talks about Sony purchasing Crunchyroll, and I was like, that would be dope if we get the Funny Roll back together again on VRV. But like, I don't know, man. It would be dope, but yeah, Sony was in talks for buying Crunchyroll. But they got to compete, man. So I'm not mad at it.
You also have like Netflix that throws their label on a bunch of anime that even if they don't make it. Once they get the licensing for it, they said it's a Netflix exclusive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what was I gonna say? If you guys are looking for manhwa, dude, I can't stop talking about it. Solo Leveling.
Make Scott proud, boy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo, this shit is. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's straight fire. And if it turns out to be a trash anime, I will fall on my sword because, this shit's so good, man. I would be disappointed if it turns into a trash anime. It is talks of getting licensed to be an anime and a video game, but the shit's dope. It's like 100 and I think 19 chapters in right now. Shit's dope, man.
Are you reading it from an app or a site?
I'll say, yeah, I'll post the link. I got you, man. But yeah, guys, you should totally get into it. It's dope. Just as it implies, solo leveling. It's the weakest of the weakest becomes the strongest, and it's a struggle. It's OP, but not OP. But he can be OP if he continues to grow. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
I know Scott was talking heavy about it.
Ooh, Scott was trying to sell everybody to it. He was like,
Yo, he undersold that shit, dude. Him, my boy Mike.
Undersold?
Like, yeah. They're like, this shit's amazing, bro. And
I was
like,
seeing this message every week on my inbox. It was like, yo, have you read it? Have you read it? Have you read it? I'm like,
bro,
it's in it's on the queue, man. It's on the queue. I got this. It's coming up. But hey, so leveling. How soon do you think an anime series is going to come out? In your personal opinion,
I know I had read something that they had licensed it already, but I don't know to which studio they were shopping it out to. But yeah, so we can see it in the next like 2 years, probably. I'm thinking.
You know, they gotta animate 6 feet apart. So
I mean, everything's done on the computer these days. So yeah, it's not like animation back in the day with like the cells and
Golden Boy.
Yeah, which speaking, if anybody ever comes across a reasonable price Dragon Ball Z cell animation, just call me, because that is one thing that I would like to own at some point in my life, but I can never find one at an okay-ish price.
Maybe you gotta look in the dark internet.
I'm not going to dark internet for anything.
He's got to sell a kidney just to afford it.
You're not looking hard enough. That's what I'm trying to say, man.
You're not rubbing fuzzies to find that cell.
You gotta go plus ultra. That's what I'm trying to say. You know.
Oh, that's fact. You got to go beyond your limits. What he's trying to tell you.
Yeah, is that going to be the new insult? That's not very gangster. Yeah, that's not very plus ultra. Man.
You ain't pushing yourself. You ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh
yeah.
Man.
Yo, Jay, I know you've been watching interspecies reviewers with me. What you think, man? What you think, bro? What you think?
Guys, yo, straight up, it's the Bang Bros of the anime.
That's a bold statement.
That's a very bold statement.
Okay, so I share with you guys a post, you know what I'm saying, of like the most popular search, and that is number one. Everybody's trying to watch this anime because of what it is, and it's not
the controversy, like everything behind it. Yeah.
Oh, Monty, I don't know if you saw the episode with the pretty boy.
Oh, I finished it.
The pretty boy, right?
Yeah.
I was so glad he got stabbed.
Got shanked? You were happy about it?
Yo, that's what happens when you dickmatize, bro. You know, like that shit sometimes comes back to bite you in the ass.
So it doesn't ruin anything for anyone, all right? So basically what happened with this dude is he checked the reviews and he saw the low scores, right? What he did was he went back to those places and he messed with every single chick that got like a 0, 1, low scores, all right? And then he said, no, you got to change these girls from 0 and 1s to 10s. They're all 10s.
And it's all because he threw down. He's like, no, they deserve to be loved. I gave them all of my love. And he, like, your boy put in work with everybody, man. Like, he was just the worst.
Oh.
He just showed up. He's just like 6-pack, cut up, wealthy, just like, yo.
Pretty hair, messing with salamander.
Ready to do it.
Salamander, a skeleton, my dude. I was like, no, you didn't.
My man was clapping everything.
Clapping. He was shaking.
Yo, to perfection. He's like, nah. He's like, they get away with my best. And everyone's getting my best is the word.
So, whose favorite character is this?
No, he just shows up. He's ridiculous.
He just showed up out of nowhere. I'm like, who is this mofo trying to prove the vibe, man? The squad is going in and he's saying that he's Goku. He's going Super Saiyan 3 on all these hoes. Damn. And he actually did. There's this scene, right? That they go to this location and it's a pit. And it's pit of all of these monster chicks that are like super freaky dicky. You know what I'm saying? And like the main Monty posted a picture of it that they glow up. They asked for like energy protection so they could have that endurance, right? they couldn't even last 10 minutes inside of that pit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, dude. I watched the censored version, which is I don't think I could watch the uncensored version. Jay,
I saw it uncensored.
Because at that point, I feel like I'm just watching straight up hentai. Like,
I have no shame in admitting it was wild. It was
bro,
wild.
these girls are gross. They're like, yo, come over here, give me that, and be like, dick, yada yada yada, yo. They were the worst. The succubus chicks are the worst.
Yep. And they couldn't last 10 minutes. This perfect dude showed into the pit and he destroyed all of them. And I'm like, what? And then she went to the manager be like, I want you too. I'm like, oh shoot, this is so yeah.
But he is a male succubus, like an incubus, I think is what they call him.
Incubus. Like
so
he's a whore.
So the dude literally has 2 hearts. So he's got 1 heart to just live and another heart just for his dick. So like this
blood's just constantly pumping. Ways that's nuts. So much blood flow.
So
I think I would like for you guys to go back like on post and the whole description that you guys put up for this and just like bleep things that don't need to be bleeped. Just because it would be hilarious to hear you again as a censored version of what you just described.
But yeah, that shit was.
This guy has to.
It's really funny, man. And then plus you got the angel who's a hermaphrodite. Who's got like. Just check it out. It's fucked up, man. It's really.
Thing is hyenas, because they're the same.
Because hyenas could change the genitalia, like.
What?
Hyenas can change their genitalia.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that was not in the Lion King.
Once again, this is a type of anime we're not gonna give that much spotlight, even though we did. As clean as we try to be, but like it was a crazy ride, man. I was like. Once Monty posted, I'd be like, I gotta see what Monty's looking at, and yo, it did not disappoint me at all. Like, I was like, really? Mermaids? Like, oh man, I talk too much. Juan, what you been watching? Oh, Monty.
Yeah, what you watching?
So there's like 3 things I kind of want to bring up. Like as far as like manga, we already know the only manga I read is the Dragon Ball Super manga right now.
No, it's Solo Leveling, according to Scott.
I know everybody has been saying that. One of the guys that I work with literally sat down and like during our downtime at work, just caught up with Solo Leveling in like a week or so. He like read every issue and he wouldn't stop talking to me about it. And I'm like, I have not read it. Like, I don't know what you're saying. And then as far as shows that I've been watching, the one show that I started watching recently is, I know you guys talk quite a bit of it. I almost finished it today. And it's Erased.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Erased is on Netflix.
I'm on episode 5 myself.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I have to admit, it's really good. I'm not surprised because you guys did said that it was going to be very good. But it's very different than what I thought it would be. So I'm on episode 11.
Oh, yeah. Close at the end. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like 12 episodes or something, but I should be.
Thanks, Monty.
Somebody already told me what the ending is. So like.
Oh, no.
No,
it was not me. It was not me. Let it be on record. I did not ruin this one.
I mean, granted, it's an 8 years old anime, but yeah, it's not cool, man.
Is it 8 years? Is it 8 years?
I think it dropped like 2012.
Yeah, around that time area. But it wasn't me.
2012 was 8 years ago.
Right?
Mind blowing, right?
It's quarantine's going.
Devil Was a Part-Timer came out around like what, 2011 or 2013? Like,
so how about, all right, so since I'm the earliest in it, I mean, my take on it, I love the animation. The concept of it, I'm trying to wrap my brain around it, the fact that he just gets rewound.
It's the butterfly effect.
Yeah, which I caught on to by like the 3rd episode. Where I'm at, it's kind of like he's expecting to change the future by changing events that he knows about. Mm-hmm. I think at the end of the day, there's always outside powers on your realm that will always be looking the inside out. You know,
There are certain things that happen that I'm like, this is kind of uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck? Am I just? Yeah, and then it gets, but it is overall a very good anime.
But before
Yeah.
you continue on, the next step after Erase, and I think Monty and Roland could definitely, put their
co-sign on that.
is Roscoe does not dream of a bunny senpai.
Woo! Son,
Wow.
that's some fire right there.
That's the
But
next
yo,
step.
JL,
Okay. Really?
JL, yeah, that's a fire, Professor. But JL, for Erase, you're on episode 5, right? You said?
yeah.
Just know shit's about to get more fucked up. And when you see that, that's when you're like, I get it. I get it. No, seriously, you get it. You're like, yo, I get it. And then you're like, yo, I know. And then you're like,
No.
See, I already knew all this stuff.
I love how his teardrop is gunshots.
Most of the stuff already happened. There was nothing.
Bang, 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 bang.
It's been going back in, bro. Like nothing has made me like really sad and tear up, but it does keep me like, oh, I want to watch the next
You're
episode.
a
And I want to watch the next
monster.
episode.
I know, right?
Like, what? You haven't got into the... Wait, no. Yeah, you really got into the good part, though, and you didn't felt that?
I already knew what the
yeah,
whole
that's
thing
true.
was. You know,
Okay,
you're
true,
like, oh
that's
my god,
true,
it takes
that's
you by
true.
surprise. Can you believe this happened? Like I already knew that. So far, he's been doing a good job.
So,
Man.
like I said, next step, if you really want to get into your feelings, man, Roscoe does not dream of a bunny girl senpai.
Nah, I definitely recommend that, JL. And it's another anime that at the beginning you're gonna be a little confused, but
I
once it
think by
breaks
like
through,
the end of episode 3, you're like, yo. Episode 2 or 3, you're like, the fuck? Like, I need
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like.
That's all it is. And you're like, what? I don't get it. But you gotta watch it to get it. So you're like, I don't get it.
Sometimes
I don't
things
get it.
gotta smooth themselves out for you to see clearly, I guess.
And then they made a
That's-
movie?
Oh, don't even get me started. That movie's a giant mind fuck, man.
Yo,
We got-
that's facts though.
No, the
That's
movie
facts,
is in
though.
our drive once you guys done with the episode series, but the movie itself, I'm like, I'm not worthy.
movie was-
That's what I told myself. I am not worthy. I cannot do what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if
Bro, I was not okay for several days. That's
That
why
is
I was
fact.
like, I was like, you guys need to, someone needs to watch this and discuss this with me. Because
Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
yeah,
I blew Monty's phone up after that. When I watched it, I text my man like 15 times. I was like, what the fuck, son? I was like, oh no. Son, it was crazy.
Oh man, that's another one right there. But Juan, go ahead, continue on with your journey.
See, I'm gonna watch that now just because of the reaction from ONK.
Yeah,
Like,
for
if
real.
it's meant to be this animated, you know it's good.
I knew with his cosign, it was gonna be legit. That's why I promoted it.
Yeah, yo.
And then the other thing that I think I would like to talk about it's the trailer that was just dropped 2 days ago for the 4th season of Attack on Titans. Because it gave me more, like I have more questions now than anything else.
I
and
think
I know
they're like
we're not
ancestors or some shit, dude.
Right. So like I don't want to break into that. Oh, let's talk about spoilers because I know you could definitely spoil this. We know you're caught up with the manga, right?
This
guy knows
guy.
everything. But so everybody else but Jay. Jay, you can leave right now. You can leave the room in 5 minutes. Is it me or it looks like there is some kind of time skip between the last season and this current season? All the characters look a little bit older. Their hair looks different. They look like they have been working out, like every single one of them.
Definitely. I definitely agree. I think like we were talking before, I definitely think obviously they're going back, and JL said they're going to ancestor time, all the way back there to see what happened, what really happened. And I guess that's what they're gonna give us since this is the last season.
yeah, I wonder how many creative liberties they're going to take with the material in order to make it all fit. Like,
It's gonna be the last season of Game of Thrones. Total trash. Like,
Well, hopefully this will deliver, unlike that season.
Let me drink.
But the animation looked crazy in the trailer.
Yeah,
I was like,
man.
yo.
Yeah,
I
bro, they
cannot
look like they
wait.
were doing JL's kettlebell workouts. Like, I don't know what happened, but like,
Look,
They were
in
getting
the
it
last frame of the trailer, we see this guy that is putting his jacket on, and he's like ripped. Right? Is that
Aaron?
yeah, Aaron? Is that him?
I think
don't
so
think
because
it's
they
actually
mentioned
him.
him. No,
it
they-
doesn't look like him. Face
No,
wise,
it's got to be someone that he's either related to at some point in time, some shit like that. It's got to be.
Or it might be the new Jack Tim.
Yeah, but
Right.
you see all the weapons that they have? They don't have that shit where they're at right now in the main story. They don't have anything. They got
that's what
all
I'm-
new shiny equipment. The fucking buildings look all put together and everything. It looks like
that's what I'm
they're
talking
No,
about.
I
It's
thought
like
that's
a
on the
few
continent.
years.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a
but I
few
don't think
years
there's
in the
civilization
future.
over there.
No, yeah, there is. That's where Aaron's dad came from.
Yeah, but I don't think those people are alive over there.
Oh, I think they are. We're going to war.
I
think we're going to war.
thought they were going to
I
war.
thought they
That
were
was
just
the
going to
whole
go to
issue.
war with a bunch of fucking titans.
Me
The
too.
island is going to go to war with the continent, and I think some of the people on the continent can't control Titans. That's
Absolutely.
why,
They're probably Titan Masters.
right? Which is why you see the Titan that has like the tank, and there's like people hanging.
Yo.
Stop shaking your head. Stop
Yeah,
that. Right?
yeah, that
You-
shit looks so stupid, bro. Like, this looks
Oh,
ridiculous.
he'll shove his face in the tunnel. That one? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
bullets or
Juggernaut.
anything. Super Juggernaut status.
And then the other one that is completely white, and then like
With the sword or whatever.
Yo,
that
that
shows
shit
out
was
of nowhere.
crazy.
That's like
You're
straight
way
up
too
like
big to be
Evangelion.
wielding something like that. Way too big.
That dude is OP.
Yeah,
Who's stopping that? Like, come
Aaron.
on, son. Yeah, right. I guess
With
Yeah,
a
it's
roaring
like,
punch.
you got to beat Silver Surfer over there.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm trying to win a bet right now. All right, I'm not trying to say shit.
Oh,
I ain't trying to say nothing.
yeah. Do
You
not.
bet
Do
that you
not.
were gonna spoil the show. Is that what it
Oh,
was?
you think I'm trying to do a slip up on this? Hell no. Your boy right here
Jay,
is in his best behavior when it comes to Attack on Titans because I ain't
Jay,
seen
if you
Yeah.
pick up in the manga where the show left off last season, are you missing out a lot of details?
Yes.
Because the anime didn't put anything in there.
Damn.
Yeah,
That much?
yes, is details are being missed, but I don't know how they're gonna do it within this last season because
Mm,
So the manga's still going?
I believe it's. I thought it already finished, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But it's already.
I don't think the manga had finished, because if it had finished, somebody would have gone out of their way to spoil the ending of the manga.
If
I
you,
maybe
feel
not.
I mean, if you look hard enough, you probably can find it. But like,
I don't have to look hard enough. They like popped out of nowhere. Like,
all you gotta say is Attack on Titan. Do you see the ending? I'm not sure what's going on with when it comes to anime nowadays, but there's definitely like cutting out some key information that
Smart.
I guess so, but I'm gonna say like reading it, guys, is the best direction to go, honestly, because
Yeah.
you're gonna be more satisfied with more information that's revealed than what may or may not be displayed within the last season of AOT. And I really don't want to keep talking about it because I feel like I'm about to slip up so
All
bad.
right, fine. All right,
Ooh.
I got 4 words for y'all then. All right.
All right, what's your full words?
I've been talking about this for a hot minute this whole fucking week. I'm talking about Smile Down the Runway. Like, yo, this show
Oh, the
is
The fashion show. Break it down to us, Monty, because that was on my list.
Bro, this shit fucking it's fire, man. It's crack, all right? And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because they specifically use the sports anime formula, and that shit just works. Like, I don't give a fuck about volleyball, but when I watch Haikyuu, I'm in it to win it, bro. So, like, it's like, yeah.
Season 2. I'm in season 4 coming out.
So, like, so same thing. Like, this follows like two people. One's like, she grew really fast. She wanted to be like a fashion model when she's a kid. Like, her dad owns like a modeling agency in Japan, but she stopped growing at like, she grew freakishly tall at like age 7. So she never stopped. She was like 5'2" at 7.
Mm.
Now, 10 years later, she's 17. She's still 5'2". And like, you know, you have to be at least 5'8" to be a model, like in Japanese standards. And so like that whole thing didn't work out, but she's never stopped trying. Then she ended up meeting some kid in her school that is the only member of the sewing club, who's this dude who actually wants to be a fashion designer. And then he hooks her up with the dress because she wants a dress. And then she looks so good in it. And she lied about who made the dress. So now she got mad Instagram followers and clout off of that. And so it starts this whole thing. So he's just a dude just trying to take care of his family. His mom's sick. His dad's dead. He's got 3 sisters. He's dope at making clothes. He's working odd jobs, going to school. She wants to be a model. And they kind of she brings him into this world and challenges him to be better. And they're rivals with each other. And there's a lot of adversity. There's a lot of shit going on. Even the runway shit gets mad intense, like a sports anime. They're like, oh shit, a model called out. We don't have anybody to model this last dress. And she's like, I'll model it. And it's but you're fucking short. We can't get this dress to fit you. He's like, I can make it work. And he's gotta figure out how to do it within the amount of time and all these weird techniques that you learn. And it's just watch it. It's literally 11 episodes, I think. 11 or 12 episodes. It's crack. Watch it. Still no news on season 2 yet. But,
is it better than Zoolander?
Not better than Zoolander 2. Let me put it that way. All right.
Oh, well, just about anything is better than Zoolander 2. Come on.
So I want to intercept real quick. All I heard from Monty with the description of the main character and all is 2 anime, right? One is the one that we all love and agree is Haiku, right? Is freaking amazing. So I'm already sold with that point. But then the second one, right? The second anime that comes to mind that's also a sport one that people still don't want to give it a chance, but I'm like, yo, you got to because it's fire. It's Hinomaru Sumo. Because the dude is short. The dude wants to become the greatest wrestler, a sumo wrestler of all time. And yet nobody wants to give him the daylight respect after high school. He took 3 years off, never sumo wrestled during middle school, went to a underground high school, team up with the only guy in the wrestling club, brought that squad to the championship. You know what I'm saying? It has.
Is that ongoing right now?
No, it ended a long time ago. It ended back.
You see how hype Jay got? My man Jay was hype.
It ended it with me and Dara back in season 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that anime is fire. You know what I'm saying? This fashion show, I could definitely believe it's fire, and I can't wait to give it a try. Hopefully by next week, I could give my feedback on it as well. So Monty, kudos, man. I can't wait to give that a try.
Awesome.
And Juan, I think you had the third option or list.
No, I talked about basically a manga that I've been reading, which we all know, Dragon Ball Super. Not going to spoil anything here. The show that I was watching, Erased, and the trailer that I wanted to talk about, which was the Attack on Titan. That's my 3. Besides that, I've been watching other stuff that is not animated and just. I'm sorry. I
thought you froze for a second.
What happened? Nobody was blinking. I was nobody was blinking.
I thought you froze again during.
I thought you guys froze. I was no one. Yeah, I saw a lot of glare. Everybody here is wearing glasses right here, and I was nobody was blinking. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, okay, I just shut up.
Because
we were just intently watching it.
Yes.
That was it. I mean, I think I'm more there's nothing that I'm trying to watch right now. I'm excited about things that are coming up.
Like what?
Attack on Titan is coming up.
Yep.
There's the new Inuyasha sort of spin-off anime. It's coming out soon. Right. But it's got a different name. I don't know what I can't remember the name of the anime.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna try right now. But
right. We'll figure it out when we get there. Right.
It's his daughter.
There's the Dragon Quest. The tales of Kai or Dai or whatever his name is. I'm looking forward to the. There's. What else did they announce? I'm expecting soonish for the Demon Slayer movie to be leaked because it should be coming out in Japan soonish.
October.
Nice.
That's fine. I know it's not gonna come out here until like next summer or something, but we're gonna find a copy.
Sir, I'm going to make it my life mission by the end of the year to find a copy. I don't know how dark I have to go, but I will go dark with my VPN.
The fact they're fitting that whole arc into a movie, wow. I can't wait.
Maybe
it's going to be a psychedelic experience.
I feel like it was too short, so that's why they took the movie approach.
Probably.
I agree, but like for what's in it and the visual representation that they're going to do animation wise compared to what's like in the manga, I can't wait to see it. Ooh. I cannot wait.
Promise Neverland, the trailer for season 2 was released.
I did not watch it.
Yeah, watch it. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't really show anything too revealing.
Oh, of course not.
I thought it was kind of a good teaser. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of stuff that is coming up soon. Like I said, I'm just not too excited about anything that is current right now.
I'm excited about One Piece finally ending in 4 years.
4 years.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, like once I have my own kids too, maybe, but I still.
Ichiro Oda came out. He said he's got 4 to 5 years left.
Until Oda sees that check.
This arc is as exciting as Luffy is going to get, and everything else after the Wano Kuni arc is going to be the biggest war that has ever been illustrated in manga. And I quote. Pretty bold words, right?
Right, yeah, that's true.
That's for the manga. We'll see how long it takes for the anime to catch up. I know,
right? So. What, 1,400 episodes? Probably more than that.
Last time I checked on Crunchyroll, it said like 1,145 videos, and I'm not even sure that.
Yeah, but a lot of those aren't even a part of the actual episodes. Those are like either.
I don't think they hit 1,000 yet, right?
No, they've got like another 50.
No, that's the number I saw on Crunchyroll, and I'm like,
yeah, they've got other videos in there that are part of it. I think they have some other translations as well as like the old and the HD episodes. So there's a little bit more.
Yep. So anybody who has watched that banana anime yet, or Deca Deca?
So that banana fish anime is from 2018. I thought it was new, but it's not.
Okay.
The art of it just looked cool. That's the only reason I watched it. But the new anime that Deca Deku, I think it is.
What, Decadence? Decadence or no?
No, on Hulu. It's called, I believe, Deca Deku. And I gotta look it up.
Take your time.
I gotta look it up just so I won't butcher the name. Continue to butcher the name.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's an anime I'm watching.
Decadence. DENCE. Dense. Decadence.
So Decadence, okay. So it's on Hulu. That's the only place so far that I've been able to watch it.
Ooh, okay.
I'm all caught up to it right now. I think it's like 12 episodes so far. And it seems like this season's over, but it seems like there's only going to be one more season. I don't know, but so far it's a very confusing anime because at first when you're looking at it, you're like, oh, okay, it's about humans fighting off these monsters. But then, it gives you a lot of...
Is this the one with the city that's a giant fist, right?
Yes, basically.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, yeah, that thing's kind of cool.
So it's like basically the Earth, I believe, lost all its like good oxygen. And now it's living off of like all this energy that comes from these monsters that they have to kill in order to keep the city running. So that's like the whole anime. And then there's so many twists to it that I can't say because it's gonna ruin the anime. That's why it sucks.
I was gonna say
that's why it sucks explaining
by like episode 2.
Yeah, you get mind fucked throughout the anime. So the problem is I can't say much because then you're gonna be like, oh, that's confusing. Explain it to me. But no,
is it like post-apocalyptic vibes?
Is it like God Eater?
It kind of reminds me of Immortal Engines a little bit.
The hand in God of Ice. That's what I just.
But yeah, no, it's wild, man, because the whole city just transforms into a giant fist and just decks the fuck out this monster.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it knocks out like the biggest monster that they find at the time, and by knocking it out, what do? You go pick up all the energy from it and poured into the city, to keep the city continue to flow.
Sustained.
You know what I mean? But
so they're
once
like they
again,
hunt the monsters in a way.
Yeah, they have to because they get too close at times. So it's like, oh, too close, man, too close. So
Not a lot of you. Yeah.
So and the reason why I enjoyed it was because of episode 2 where it blew your mind. But the way it just kept going, because then you already attached to a character, and by then you're like, oh, what's gonna happen now? Now I need to know. Now you're like, yo, this is my man's right here. I gotta know what's going on to the end now. So that's why I really enjoyed it. And I would definitely say watch it, guys. Just let me know what you think too. Give it 3 episodes. Let me know.
I mean, like, honestly, it says here that it was released in 2020, aired in July, and ended it on my birthday yesterday. So it seems legit. 10 episodes. I mean, that's pretty much.
Check it out.
It's definitely digestible. I still think it gives that same type of vibe of the other anime that I watched before about the. My mind is blank right now. David talked about it last week.
But my body.
But it definitely have that God Eater vibe, so that's why I'm gonna give it a chance. And screw y'all who call it trash.
Anybody else make it past episode 1 besides Jay?
I mean, I couldn't make it past. I couldn't make God Eater. I couldn't make it past episode. I think
you was.
I think it was episode 7. I don't know. It's the one where the Russian.
You passed the halfway point and you couldn't finish it.
I couldn't do it, man. I even tried watching it in English.
Your drive was not strong enough. That's what it was.
Basura.
No.
Are you guys still watching that anime about the firefighters, whatever it's called?
Fire Force? Hell yeah. Yo, if you're not watching that right now,
I'm sorry.
I'm kind of waiting for the dub to catch up. That's just one of my. That's one of my dub shows.
Season 2 is a look at other characters besides Shinra. After I think the 6th episode, you get to see what's his name, Renmori. No, I'm fucking his name up. The dude that can destroy his area of the city, and everybody's like, "Yay, you'll just rebuild my house."
Yo, he's my favorite character. Yo,
he goes the fuck in. He gets his whole moment. Oh my god.
You mean Benny Maru? Or?
Yes, Benny Maru.
I did watch
hand-to-hand shit to mad dudes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Because the first couple episodes, you see Shinra ain't shit right now. Shinra's getting his ass rocked.
No. So they show him in place of that. He rocks all these dudes. You think he's down? He just gets right back up.
I'm gonna need to catch up on that.
So I have not watched. We all know I have not watched the anime, but one of the guys that I work with did show me a fight scene of, I don't know the name of the characters. It was a black character who was fighting like a monster.
Season 2.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was like JoJo references, like One Piece references.
The whole fight.
And then I think there might have been some Dragon Ball. It was hilarious, and it was really well animated. And I'm like, okay, I do have to eventually go and give this a chance. Not right now.
The character that rides the skateboard kind of thing, he has a secret ability. It's almost like the way Rock Lee works in a way, what he does. But when he does it, it's an epic fight. But after that, Benny Maru goes the fucking you think they're gonna just space it out? No. Boom. You get smacked with it again. Yeah. The anime's at a great pace. Their animation is still very consistent with what they've been doing. I don't notice a budget increase unless it's one big moment. There hasn't been a consistent episode where they don't have those zoom out shots.
Has it been more consistent? Because I know you had gripes with the animation season 1.
Yep.
I didn't have any problems with it. I actually liked it. Jay's the one that has the problems with it.
I had a problem with it?
Yeah, you did. You kept saying how the animation is really.
I appreciate it. I thought it was funny.
Oh, you hate it when they had the chibi moments.
Oh yeah,
you hated the backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, I felt like they were just lazy.
All right, my bad, man.
No, you're good.
No, they would. Yeah, that is true.
I thought coming from Dr. Stone with all those moments that kind of resonated, and I thought it fit. It was
no. I felt like they were just lazy and they could have done better. They just saved the budget for the fight scene.
You animate something like that and draw their faces every time.
You know what? I got Skillshare now, so you might be impressed in a few years. All right, brother. Let's talk about that.
All right.
You know
good.
what?
I'm glad I'm the one to do the
So an anime I haven't watched is Bleach, right? Never watched it. Ooh. But there's an anime coming out that's supposedly coming from that universe, I guess.
The Witches. The Witches.
Yeah, but that animation I think is super dope, yo. That animation looks so good. I think I'm just gonna watch some episodes just for the animation. I mean, I probably don't know what's going to be going on.
My gripe with that is in that trailer they show them use their magic powers, but it looks exactly the same way they do it in Bleach when they cast a spell. They call the number out and they say a bunch of words and then the spell comes out. It's like number 46, blah 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 blah, da 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 da, and then boom.
It sounds
So
like
they're
Zach
supposed
Bell.
to be. They're supposed to be in
Similar
the same
too.
universe.
Yeah, they're supposed to be in the same universe.
Just like it's kind of like the way that it works is like they're two. You know how like we have
Are they
the Soul
real
Society?
Soul Reapers? Not Soul.
No, they're not
stupid
Soul
people?
Reapers. They're witches. So you have the Soul Society. It's supposed to be like I think on like the east side of whatever this realm is, and then like the west side is where the witches are, and like Earth is like in the middle.
Wasn't what's her face a witch? The one that trained Ichigo, the cat lady.
They call her a witch, but she was. I don't know if she was necessarily a witch. She just knew a lot of those techniques. She knew a lot of them more than, and she fought like hand-on-hand combat. So you might be right. Maybe she was a witch because I don't remember her actually having a sword.
She turned into a cat. No one else fucking did that.
Yeah,
that's a witch move.
That is true. That might be a witch. You're right.
Oh, the anime that me and David have in common is From the New World.
What's that?
From the New World is the one that about the
Oh yeah, when we watched the ending, that's right. I still gotta watch that, man. That music was amazing.
Yes, David, our last guest from last episode, he saw it. We both had like a connection. It was beautiful. Plus the animation of that one to what Roland finished watching, Decadence. It has like a similar artwork, so I'm definitely gonna give it. I'm watching it like this weekend for sure. So, damn. So we got Witch, we got new season, Attack on Titans. Anything you guys want to throw out there before we close the show?
Japan Sinks 2020. I just started that. I'm like 5 episodes deep. That shit's ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie. The first 2 episodes were hilarious to me.
Yo, it's good, man. Yo, it gets real. It gets fucking real, bro.
Yeah, I bet. That's why it was funny because people were just dying left and right, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, people are dying. You're laughing?
Yo, some of the ways they die, you're just like,
it's anime, bro.
You're like,
2020.
I should have seen that coming. I mean, I'm no survivalist expert, but shit, I should have seen that coming.
Like, I mean, like, to me, a funny death is be like someone like had to run to the bathroom, whatever, and then a grenade just like blows up from the toilet out, and then he just gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, there is the equivalent of that in this show. The equivalent of that does happen. I'm just like, damn.
That was oddly descriptive.
But yo, it's really good, man. Yo, your boy, what is it, Masaki Yuasa he's putting in work, bro. Like he put in like what came out this year? He did he's been working hard, bro. He did what is it, Devilman Crybaby in 2018. He did Ride Your Wave. That was supposed to come out in theaters before COVID hit. Then he was doing a thing for Shin-Chan. Then he did Keep Your Hands Off Isaac.
Is Shin-Chan still around?
Yeah.
Fuck, where can I watch that?
I don't know, man.
Dude, that is the shit. That's all. I could watch that all day.
Yo,
come on, Professor. Let's watch the new anime, my man.
He's been doing so much shit. And then, of course, I mean, if you guys haven't already watched this year, you know I hyped it. Keep Your Hands Off Isaac-kun. Another Masaki Yuasa fucking original. Shit's dope. But yeah, Japan Sinks, man. That shit got me in my feels. For real, though. It's fucked up.
Beautiful. Anybody else?
All right. I think that's really it.
All right, so here's the outro, guys. You guys heard a full episode of the Shinobi Unfolding. What is your thought? What is the anime you guys enjoyed during the summer? You guys, see it as a blessing in disguise, being able to take a break, catch up on some old shit, check on some new shit. Hopefully be able to tell us what you like, what you don't like in the comment below. As you guys know, we post our shit on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern time for the audio content on all 12 plus podcast media around the world, as well as we post our video. And we're doing something a little bit special too, man. We do the full episode on Tuesday around 10:15 a.m. Eastern time. And also we give a little clip on Wednesday for those who can't handle our energy because we're that strong and you love us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's
Definitely tell us out there what was your favorite summer 2020 anime, and put us on to something good maybe that we missed, because I think we all talked about similar stuff. So I mean, we might have missed a few. So definitely put us on and let us know.
Definitely. And as you guys know, we are here to help you, and we don't end the show without the anime quote of the night. But also, I can't forget to give a shout out to our boy Rat Castle for the banger, for the intro and the outro. That's all him. Check him out on all music media platform. And here is the anime quote of this night. This person said, "Moving doesn't mean you forget about things. It just means you have to accept what's happened and continue living." And it's from Fairy Tales. Ha! I gotcha. It was deep. Anyway, Shinobi
It's
Unfold-
just a good quote.
Trash.
That's all it is.
You've been
They
hit
probably
with the
Googled
J
it.
effect.
Anime, bro. It's not a good anime.
but it has great quotes. And
Trash.
damn it. Oh,
Hot
Shinobi
trash.
Unfolded. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Deuces.
Holla.
It's not trash.